Hi everybody, this is Susie and welcome to Susie Crafted Designs here on YouTube. I'm here today to try and do a tutorial for you on a little bit of an idea that I had. So let's get started. I'm going to be using the beautiful French digital from Adorable Vintage Co. Hi Carrie. And I thought I would add this on to the French Christmas Morning series that I've been doing for the past couple of weeks here on YouTube. So here goes. So I have this heavy weighted chipboard. I won't be able to cut through it though. My hands are kind of hurting me. So I thought that I would just go ahead and use this piece of lightweight cardboard. It's not too lightweight, but it's from Light Brown Sugar and it's a pretty new box. It's not old. It's hasn't gone into the garbage, but I just tried to cut this open because I was thinking about making some type of an ornament using these French papers. They're really pretty, and I don't only want to use the paper, but I want to put other embellishments along with it. So I'd like to give it a little bit of a vintage shabby feel with just a flash of New World in there by adding some Christmas embellishments. I'll see what I can do here. This piece of cardboard is a little small though, and I don't want this, this line to be inside of my project. So I'm going to try and see if I can get this as big as I can by taking this piece away. I'm probably not going to do very good at that. Okay, there we go. So, the next time I go to the store, some type of supply store, I need to buy myself a good retractable pencil because I can't seem to find the one that I had here. So I'm just going to use any old pencil that I grabbed onto to see if I can, I don't know, I was thinking about I could also do like one of those farmhouse type of long hearts, but we're not sewing this. This is not going to be going on any kind of see what I mean? I'm not good at talking and tutorialing, doing how-tos. Okay, so I'm trying my best as I've been thinking about doing some of those lately. Okay, so now this is just a general heart. When I do my hearts, I always sketch out everything. Sometimes I do a little sketching beforehand just to get an idea what I'm going to do if it's a special project. So this looks like it might be okay. So let's see what happens there. Let me turn on my hot glue gun. Alrighty then. So I'm just going to cut this out now. I am not a very good fussy cutter, and it's not that I don't know how. I have absolutely no patience at all to do fussy cutting. Even though there's so many projects that I've seen along the line that I'd like to try, but I'm not a fussy cutter, so for the most part those types of deals would probably count me out. I'm just hoping that this fits all right. Okay, so let me just round this little piece off here. Okay, and a lot of reasons why is I take my time sometime. I get meticulous in the craft, and I feel like I'm wasting people's time just, messing around and figuring out what I want to do. So the plan is to get front and back on the craft here. So that's what I'm going to try to do now. So I don't know what everybody else does, so if they make these types of things. So I'm just going to kind of go with whatever I feel is easiest and most comfortable for me. And I don't have a whole lot of time. So here is a new item that I added to my crafting stash. I saw another crafter online. Forgive me, I don't know who she was at all. I just happened to open up YouTube and there was somebody using this. It's called Scotch Permanent Glue Stick. What I was using lately to do crafts with, I don't even know what I did with it, because of course I can't find anything in my craft room ever. But it was one of those, you know, like a tape runner to do crafts with, like the tape glue. Oh, here it is. I don't even know what they call it. I bought these on Amazon. There was like 5 of them, I think, for something like $12.99 at the time, a few months back maybe. To be honest with you, it sucks, okay? Because the tape never really sticks down. It's like you keep rolling it and rolling it, and the tape breaks. You have to go over your project, so not really hepped up on that. So I decided to try this one. And I like it. It works pretty good. I've used it several times already, and I even use it when I'm mailing out something to close the envelope. So here goes. We'll see how it all works now, and you guys can see what I do. It's a very shiny. It's not pasty. It's kind of like a very shiny. Scotch is really pretty well known for their glues and tapes and stuff. So just going to tape that down here. And I didn't cut it out first and then paste it on. I don't know if this is the lazy way or just a way to make sure that I have the right size and it's not shorter than what I made it. So here we go, just to like stop me from wasting your time and watching all little things here. I don't know what programs people use to like stop and go and pause in between. If you can recommend something for me, I would really appreciate it, because I really don't have a program. I recently bought a brand new computer. I bought a MacBook Pro, and it's fully loaded. It's the black computer, and it's got a lot of stuff in it. It even has, I think, iMovie in there, but I've used iMovie already in the past. I don't really care for it too much. It's kind of almost like the same program. I didn't upgrade it when I bought it because I didn't think I was going to use it. But then there's some other ones that I saw through Apple, so I don't know. I don't know if I want to, you know, spend hundreds of dollars on a program. And then again, I might just for the sake of having, I was kind of doing this off camera because it's going to make my table. This is a sanding block my husband bought me. I have a bunch of them, and whenever I do projects like this, it may have something hanging over that I didn't get fully with the scissor. I do like to hit it with a little bit of sandpaper. Plus, the heart is not even all the way around. It doesn't have to be, but I'm kind of hitting the if you can see, the cardboard. My craft room is not pretty, and even though I tried to make it pretty, it's not pretty by any means. And because I do work in here, a lot of people have really pretty craft rooms, but I work in here, so I can't do the pretty. Oh, this is so funny. This is hilarious. Oh my God. Okay, you could tell it's morning here. This is so funny right now that I put the heart on top of this. It should have turned it the other way, like this. Okay, so we will leave one section for the sake of the video. We will leave one section blank, and I don't think it'll fit anywhere else, but I'm going to try. Okay, maybe this will just make it like a little more heavy-weighted, maybe. I don't know. I just can't believe I did that. So, and I laid it on the right side instead of the wrong side, and what happened was I got the back side of the printout of the paper. I'm so sorry. That's a nice spaz thing to do. with the, you know, tutorial that I never do, but I'm sure we've been there. See, now if I had like some kind of a thingy that I can like cut this out, I would have. Anyway, it's all good. Mistakes made in the craft room. There's got to be people that have bloopers out there. I like to watch Linda. She does a lot of the farmhouse crafting, and she starts off her videos sometimes with like silly little things like that she skips out on. She might say it's so cute. I love watching her videos. She's very talented in the stuff she makes. I do like getting into some other type of craft too sometimes. I don't only stick to, you know, one style, shabby chic. I do like vintage, you know, I do like traditional style. Anyway, that's how it's supposed to look. And it's pretty. And one side of the heart is a little bigger than the other. I didn't do that intentionally, but it looks kind of cool like that, so I'll leave it. Let me see if I can get something to fit in here. Yep. There's a little bit of writing on that side, so we're going to try it. Okay, now this is like double the paper here, so... Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay. And see, you can see this stuff works pretty good. Highly recommended from Susie. I would definitely go, and I got that. I think it was $4.99 on Amazon. Might seem like a lot of money for a glue stick, but it was really worth it. And anything that I don't catch on the edges, I'll probably stick a little hot glue under there really quick to, you know, get it loosen, you know, to firm it down a little. Because once you put the paper on, you can't get underneath with a glue stick unless you like smoosh off a piece and stick it under there. I'm not going to do that. Okay, so I'm just cutting this. I'm hoping I'm not too close for this entire video. I have just enough workspace here at my desk. I've been trying to go through things in my craft room to throw away, but there's really nothing to throw out because I have like hundreds and thousands of dollars worth of stuff in here, supplies and all kinds of things. I can't just throw stuff out. I'm looking to condense, like to make room. So I was supposed to move out of my craft room I don't know how many times over, and I never did. Just never got around to doing things that what we had to do because life just got in the way again. So, okay. And that's pretty, right? What do you think? Alrighty then. So I'm going to get rid of this. Throw that in the garbage. And before I start anything at all, which I was kind of thinking about making a hole in this here. I'm going to do it right now. Handy dandy crocodile, probably about 14 years old. The bottom part, it broke off. I threw that away a long time ago. But it still works, and it still does what I need it to do generally right now. So I hope I'm putting the hole in the right place, and I'm not making it too big. So I bought that a really long time ago. I don't even know if they make it in orange anymore. So, okay, I made a hole in that. Let's see, does that go through? No. I need like a wire or something just to... the hole is there, but there's a little piece that's in there showing, so... And so you see that this is like, you know, in the end, when crafters make stuff, you really don't see what's going on when it's completely finished. But when you do the tutorials like this, you see every step of the way until it looks like it's done. Here I'm just cutting off like little pieces of whatever it was. I'm actually going to see if I can like adjust the camera just a little bit. I'm afraid I don't want it to drop out or something. Hope that's better. I don't want to get my boob is in there. Let me see if I can move the camera over. Hopefully that is better. Let me know if that's better. It looks like it might be a little better. So I'm kind of just doing a little shaving off of the edges. And again, for those of you that are just coming on, I used a piece of chipboard from a box of sugar, a Dorabelle Vintage Co. Printout, digital printout of the French papers. I don't want to get too meticulous in my craft while I'm doing a tutorial, but I do want it to look nice. So I'm apologizing in advance for the noise and all of that. I don't know if you can see, but it's certainly like I'm kind of rounding off the cardboard now because little spots between the cardboard and the paper was a little uneven. I'm trying to do that fast. If I was using the heavy-weighted cardboard that I have, it would be all fuzzy from cutting it, and it would take me a while. I would have to cut it off camera and then start. Okay, so that's pretty good now, I think. And so, I am noted for never being ready, and that really bites. But we're going to go with it and see what I come up with so that I can do this tutorial for you. So we have Tim Holtz Distress Ink. We have some of these daubers that you can buy online or in the craft store with these little cushiony thingies, the sponges that come on and off to change when they're not in good shape, but mine's still pretty good. I'm just going to take some of that, and you guys can use the daubers that you put on your finger. If you don't want to buy any of these, you can certainly do a sponge, a little bit of a sponge there, and use that. Some people don't buy any stuff like this because they wind up being very expensive. I bought a while ago the bottles to all the colors that I have, and I just keep adding the ink on top of the sponge here so that I can just keep using this, and it's always like refreshed. So yeah, if you can't use that, then you can think about maybe getting some paint and just getting like a paintbrush and, you know, daubing the edges. You don't have to do this at all. This is just me playing and trying to make a French Christmas ornament. And I say French not because it's mandatory to be French. You don't have to do it a French theme. You can use any paper that you want to use. But I'm using the Dorabelle Vintage Co. Digital Designs by Carrie. And I like this. So, and it's my style that I love to do. And here we go. So, yeah, look, it looks really pretty right now. And I'm going to keep this here on the upper left-hand side. The little hole that I made there. And I still am feeling, see, this is probably the side, yeah, that's the side with the double paper. So, like I mentioned, I might have to smoosh some glue under there. So, here we go. So, there's some glue, and that's sealed. And in case anybody wants to know, I'm using the Shore Bonder glue gun. And the glue is, I was making something over the weekend. So, the glue that's in there right now is the Gorilla Glue. And that's totally fine. I'll just swipe my finger along there really fast so I don't burn myself. Yeah, this was that mistake I made with the paper facing the wrong way. So it's paper on paper. I guess it's lifting. I don't know. But I'm just going to fix it right now. I'm not worrying about it. See, that's the thing when you do a tutorial. You can't hide any of your mistakes. Okay, look how pretty that looks, right? Can you see that? The writing is on an angle. That's okay. It's also off on this side, but that's because I tried to use the paper that I had. If I wasn't doing a tutorial, I would have probably printed out another one, but this won't be the last one that I'm making, that's for sure. Okay, so what I also like to do is, just bear with me a really quick second. I have this thing on my wall, um, and it is to hold all of my paints, um, and sprays and stickles and all those other things. Um, so what I like to do is right now this one that I'm showing you is the Deco Art Dazzling Metallic Acrylic Paint. The color is called Glorious Gold. I got this in Hobby Lobby. You can probably buy it in any craft store, Michael's. They all have it. I'm going to put a little drop on my finger. And because this is like a Christmas thingy, and you know, I'm doing like kind of a holiday theme with you know, for Christmas. I'm just smooshing a little bit. I used to put this on my flowers years ago. It's really pretty to do, like just a little edging of the paint. I'm not going to do the other side because I want to lay it flat down. And I don't want to get paint everywhere, but it's on me now, so. But that's pretty. I just felt something here when I was doing that. See, there's the paper lifting up again. I'll just have to fix that. Wow, it's hot. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. See, that's why I don't like doing tutorials, because I don't want to waste anybody's time and I'm screwing up. But I did it. Okay. And so with, you know, with sanding the edges on this, it kind of almost brings the paper and the cardboard together. I really like doing that because then you don't see anything, you know, and then when you etch the edges with the, you know, with the coloring, you have, if there's any paper or cardboard that's another color there, it becomes one after. So you guys know that. Okay, so I'm like, how many minutes am I into this? 22 minutes and I'm not done yet. Okay, so let's get this party started. So now I really enjoy making ornaments. For those of you who might have seen my page on Instagram, it's called The Flower Studio on Instagram, and that's where I do a lot of my ornaments for the holiday time, and I show a lot of my flowers and so forth. So I'm pretty well known for that. And so I'm just going to take this tag off here. No, I'm not using the whole thing. I do like to take pieces at a time and play with them. So I don't think I'm going to be putting any fabric on here with the exception to like a tag and a bow. And I do have like a lot of stuff laying around my table that I'm going to try to mess with here. So I might not talk a little bit, and I hope nobody gets offended by that. But just because it is what it is for me, and I need to sometimes concentrate just a little bit, and then I get sidetracked when I'm talking. So I have a little piece of very thin string left from this ribbon from Michael's Craft Store. You can use anything that you want. You can use, I really want to try that ribbon that they have out now. I saw some people using it. It's so pretty. I tried to get it from one place, but the shipping was like, I don't know, $20 for like a $6 bundle of this this ribbon. So anyway, I'm going to use this white. If I wanted to, I could have, you know, rubbed some ink or paint on it and try to change it up a little bit. But you know, once this goes on the tree, you're really not going to see anything anyway. So I'm having some feeling to put some greenery on the heart. Just kind of mess around with that a little bit. I'm going to kind of look to see what I have here on my craft table. Again, like I was going to go like not really doing anything that was too shabby, because I want it to be a little bit vintage though. So I'm gonna kind of like see what I can do here with this. I'm hoping everyone is comfortable and able to see what's going on here. Oops. I have something holding my camera from swinging. Alright, that looks like, let me get back over there. Okay. So, I'm going to try to craft a little bit here and see what I can come up with. These you can get at Hobby Lobby. They come in a bag. And people tie these around the blank spots of their trees and so on. I like to incorporate them in my Christmas crafts. So I would cut small little pieces with this is from Home Depot. My husband bought it for me. And I'm just going to cut 2 of these right now. As I go along, if I need it, then I will cut it. Alright. This is just some filler, really pretty, like buried type of fake plant that I have that I like using in between my crafts. I've got some lace here that was avocado dyed that I might throw in there. And some flocked greenery and some gold berries. I may throw a red one in there. I don't really know yet. So let me see what we have here. Is there anything special that you guys want to see me make? I can't make flowers online. I have my own technique with a lot of things, and I just prefer to show it whenever I do, which will probably be around Valentine's Day. So I hope you guys can come back and stick around for that. So I do love the gold also. So I'm going to take some gold off of here. And I'm going to try to add some of that in. So let's just take it from here and just, I don't like planning sometimes. I got to play a little bit and see how it goes, how it looks, and just go from there. I know that once this gets hung somewhere, it's going to lean on one side and hang because there'll be more weight on this side that I'm making something with than the other side itself. So, and that's what I'm going to be doing here now. All right. Sometimes I don't know if you're like this, but I need to get motivated. I need to get motivated. I need to be ultra excited about what I'm doing. Because if there's something else that's going on that's distracting me, it's not happening. Is anybody else like that out there? I'd love you to answer it. I'd like to actually do a shout out, if that's okay with you guys. You know, I just want to say hi to some people who often, you know, say things to me. I want to say hello to my husband, Lenny. I love you, honey. Hi. He's my biggest fan. I'd like to say hi to Roseanne. Hi, Roseanne. I know she always writes me little messages on my videos. I want to say hi to Juana. I hope I'm saying your name right. I love watching your crafts when I get the chance to watch videos. I wanted to say hi to Angel Dream Crafts. You're very sweet. And I want to say hi to Amy. Hi, Amy. And hi to everybody else. And hi to all the newbies. If you're watching my video all this way, I hope you can subscribe and stay tuned. I'm looking to hit 10,000 subscribers so I can do a grand video. Okay, now back to this. Here's these little pieces that I was working with. Okay. Which are really cute little fillers if you're doing a Christmas craft, really. Any other time, I don't know, could be wintry. You could do it with like pumpkins even if you mess around with that, and like maybe some pine cones, but other than that I would leave it as a late fall wintry kind of look. Okay. I do have like a dull, these are dull berries, there's no shine to them. Then I have these, which I think that I'm going to use. I just had, here it is. This is not a very large not a very large craft. So I can't use the very big ones because it might look a little awkward. But I do want it to look Christmassy looking. See where I'm going with this? So I don't care that the branch is there. I actually kind of like it. See? There'll be still life photos of this on my Facebook page. So I'd love it if you come on over and send me a Facebook request. If I don't reply to you as soon as you, sometimes I'm not on Facebook for days. And that's because I don't remember my password. So I'd have to go to my desk and use my computer to get on to do that, and just sometimes a little busy and I don't have the time to actually get over there and do those types of things. So I'm just going to cut another 2 pieces of this greenery, okay, and I'm going to take a small piece of this lace and just see how it looks. Not because I want to, you know, save it for another time. I have a lot of, but I want to see how it looks. No, I don't like it. So I'm glad I didn't cut too much. Okay, back to the greens. I don't want to overdo anything. I want it to look elegant, simple, yet I want it to be how I want it to look. And I want it to look, you know, have that Frenchy, shabby chic look. See what I was saying about it? You know, leaning to, there's a piece of glue here pulling it, leaning to one side. And if you have it on your tree, I don't know about you, but I would probably just have this. I mean, that's even a really pretty tag too, but can you imagine like some friends at work and you really don't want to go out and spend $10 or $15 on one ornament specially made for somebody? I mean, why not? I mean, if you can afford to do that, that's fine, but when you're buying things for the mailman, the doctor, the neighbor, you know, whoever it might be, these are so cute, and this didn't really cost much of anything with the exception of buying the digital and these little doodads that you may have already in your stash or want to just, you know, play with. I have something here that I'm afraid to touch it, so I don't think I'm going to use it. I don't want to move the camera. Let's see what else I have here. That's goodies. Oh, I have that I can show you guys. This is how it looks if you do want to buy this here. And sometimes this time of year I make crosses with the roses on them. So I do keep that on hand if I should need it. I'm just looking to see if I have anything really tiny to go on here. But I'm just going to stick with what I have here. I can also do a couple of these, which I'm going to get now to stick in there. Even though I'm using the gold, I'm going to use some of these little silver. They come as a long spray of sparkled balls. I mean, you can get them in red, green, blue. They have them in tons of colors. What I'm doing here is I'm pulling out the wire. I'm just keep turning this until the wire comes out, because I don't need the wire in there. But you see, it's a really long piece of a wire. Get rid of that. Okay, and I'm putting that in there. It's starting to look really pretty. You know, even for some people, like to put flowers at a cemetery, it's really hard to do that. I don't have it here. It's in my other room. I made a Christmas tree. I actually bought the tree and I decorated it with ornaments, and I made ornaments with pictures on them recently for my brother that passed away, and he's with my sister at the cemetery. So I'll show that on another video just to show you other things that are not related to this. I do really want to put some of these on here. I use it sparingly because sometimes I just like that little bit of a tiny bit of an accent of a flower. This is not even like a Christmassy thingy. Hold on, let me just get the scissor to do it. But it's pretty, and it does give it like a little bit of an accent. You know, pretty. Let me see what side is better. Okay. And so I'm gonna put that underneath all of the, I'm just gonna push it under there because there's a space there. It'll also tighten everything up. Really, really pretty. I kind of feel like it might be missing something. I don't really know. I got another ball here. Should I put another one? No. Oh, I know what I can try and put, but I don't know how red is going to look in there. That might work. Hold on. I don't know. I always got to like test it and see how it is beforehand. I just... That looks cute. Let me just turn on my working light here. I'm hoping that you can see that. And just this little arrangement of flowers has really, you know, accented. If you can see like the little bit of the metallic shimmer there, and the script, if it wasn't upside down, it would look a lot better. But you saw what happened with everything. But I would... This is 36 minutes, and I'm hoping that YouTube allows me to go this far out. So I'm going to just take one more berry here, cut that off, and that will complete the project here. Sometimes I don't like using red, but because this is very muted and has snow on it and everything, it kind of dims down the boldness of that bright green, you know, and bright red Christmassy type of thing. I would have liked to have put a tiny bow in there. I just might do that. I'm not really sure, but I'm going to see what happens when I'm off camera. Thank you so much for tuning in today, to seeing my another series at French Christmas morning. You can get the information in the drop down, excuse my nails, drop down box below for the store on Etsy called Adorable Vintage Co., where you can buy this paper, which is a digital. It's immediate delivery to your computer. And what you saw was an 8.5 by 11 printout of regular printer paper and the cardboard. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope everybody is doing well. See you soon.